Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to share something that may challenge the way you see yourself and the world around you. It's time to stop being too friendly. Not because kindness is wrong, but because there is a difference between being kind and being a doormat. How many times have you said yes when you really wanted to say no? How many times have you ignored your own needs to accommodate others? How often have you allowed people to take advantage of your time, energy, and generosity only to be left drained and unappreciated? Let me tell you something: you were not born to be used. You were born to create, to lead, to command your reality. And that requires boundaries. Being too friendly dilutes your power. It makes you invisible. It tells the world that your time and energy are up for grabs. And if you don't respect your own limits, why should anyone else? You must learn to stand firm. Being pleasant is fine, but never at the cost of your self-respect. Speak your truth. Guard your energy. Know when to walk away. When you do this, something incredible happens. You attract people who respect you, not just those who want to take from you. It's time to reclaim your power. Be kind, but don't be a pushover. Be helpful, but not at the expense of your own dreams. Stop apologizing for taking up space. The world doesn't need a friend of everyone. It needs individuals who know their worth. So today I challenge you: stop being too friendly and start being unapologetically you. Kindness is a beautiful trait, but when taken to extremes, it can become a weakness. There is a fine line between being kind and being overly accommodating. When you go out of your way to please everyone, you risk losing yourself. Your time, energy, and emotions are valuable resources that should be protected. A person who gives too much without limits often finds themselves exhausted and unappreciated. True kindness includes self-respect and knowing when to draw the line. You don't owe everyone unlimited access to your life. When you start prioritizing your well-being, people will begin to see you in a different light. A person who respects themselves naturally earns the respect of others. The world admires those who are strong yet compassionate. You must learn that kindness does not mean sacrificing yourself. It is possible to be warm and assertive at the same time. Balance is the key to maintaining both kindness and strength. Agreeing to everything people ask of you might seem like the right thing to do, but it slowly chips away at your energy. Every time you say yes when you really want to say no, you betray yourself. You have to understand that your energy is not infinite. When you keep giving without replenishing, exhaustion sets in. People may not even realize they are draining you if you never set boundaries. It's your responsibility to control how much of yourself you offer to the world. The ability to say no is a form of self-care and self-respect. It allows you to focus on what truly matters. You cannot pour into others if your own cup is empty. Prioritizing your well-being is not selfish, it's necessary. The world does not reward those who exhaust themselves for others. Instead, it honors those who know how to protect their peace. Learn to conserve your energy so you can use it wisely. You are allowed to put yourself first. People respond to the way you present yourself to the world. If you act as though you have no limits, others will assume they can take as much as they want from you. Respect is not something freely given, it is earned through the way you carry yourself. Those who respect their own boundaries teach others to do the same. It's not about being rude or dismissive, it's about standing firm in your values. When you confidently express your limits, people recognize your strength. Those who value you will adjust their behavior accordingly. If someone gets upset because you set boundaries, they were benefiting from your lack of them. You are not here to be endlessly available to everyone. Your time and energy are precious. The world admires those who have a clear sense of self-worth. When you stop letting people walk over you, you will attract genuine respect. Strong boundaries build strong relationships. The idea that you must always please others is a false belief that keeps you trapped. It is not your duty to make everyone happy at the expense of your own well-being. People will always have expectations, but that does not mean you must meet them all. Your value does not depend on how many people approve of you. The need to please often stems from a fear of rejection. But true fulfillment comes from living authentically, not from constantly seeking validation. When you stop trying to please everyone, you free yourself from unnecessary stress. Not everyone will understand your choices, and that's okay. Your happiness should never be sacrificed to satisfy others. Those who truly care about you will respect your decisions. People's opinions of you should not dictate how you live your life. Live for yourself, not for the approval of others. True freedom comes when you release the need to be liked by all. Every moment you spend on someone or something is a moment you never get back. Your time is one of your most valuable resources. If you don't protect it, others will use it however they see fit. Being too available often leads to feeling drained and unappreciated. The more freely you give your time, the less people will respect it. Learn to prioritize your own goals and passions. Not every request deserves your attention. Choose wisely where you invest your energy. When you respect your time, others will follow your lead. If someone truly values you, they will honor the time you offer them. Setting boundaries around your schedule is a sign of self-respect. You do not need to apologize for putting yourself first. Your time is yours to manage, so spend it wisely. People who try too hard to be liked often end up being overlooked. Trying to please everyone makes you blend into the background. The world does not celebrate those who seek constant approval. Instead, it admires those who stand firm in their identity. When you prioritize being respected over being liked, you command more influence. Respect is built through confidence, clarity, and authenticity. People may not always like you, but they will recognize your strength. If you are always agreeable, people may see you as someone who lacks conviction. A respected person does not hesitate to stand up for their values. Not everyone will agree with you and that is completely fine. Your worth is not tied to how many people find you pleasant. Stand firm in your beliefs, and the right people will gravitate toward you. Respect always outlasts temporary approval. Mastering the art of saying no is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. Many people fear saying no because they don't want to disappoint others. But every time you agree to something that drains you, you betray yourself. Saying no is not a rejection of others, it's an affirmation of your own priorities. You have the right to protect your energy. Not everything that comes your way deserves your time and attention. The ability to decline opportunities that don't serve you allows you to focus on what truly matters. People who respect you will understand your decisions. Those who get upset when you say no are the ones who benefited from your inability to set boundaries. Saying no is an act of self-love. You do not need to explain yourself for choosing what's best for you. The more you practice it, the stronger and more confident you become. Giving without limits often leads to resentment. When you constantly give without receiving, an imbalance occurs. Relationships should be built on mutual respect and effort. If you always find yourself giving while others take, it's time to reevaluate those connections. Your kindness should not be mistaken for endless availability. People who truly appreciate you will ensure that the relationship is balanced. One-sided relationships drain you emotionally and mentally. Pay attention to who reciprocates your efforts. If someone only reaches out when they need something, they are not valuing you. A relationship is meant to be a two-way street. If you find yourself feeling used, it's a sign to step back. Giving is beautiful, but it must be balanced with receiving. You deserve relationships that nourish, not deplete you. Being overly available can make people take you for granted. When you give too much without setting limits, others may stop appreciating your efforts. You train people how to treat you by the way you allow them to engage with you. If you are always there at a moment's notice, people may assume you have nothing better to do. Value your presence, and others will too. There's nothing wrong with being helpful, but it should not come at the cost of your own well-being. Taking time for yourself is not selfish, it's necessary. People respect those who are selective with their time, and at time, if you are always available, your value becomes diluted. Let others earn your time and energy. When you pull back from overextending yourself, you'll notice who truly values you. Your worth is not measured by how much you give. Confidence is built when you stand by your decisions. People who constantly second-guess themselves send a message of uncertainty. The world respects those who know what they want and move toward it with conviction. When you constantly adjust yourself to fit others' expectations, you lose your own sense of direction. There is strength in standing firm in your choices. No one else is living your life, only you have the right to decide what's best for you. You do not need external validation to confirm your decisions. People may not always agree with you, and that's okay. Your confidence grows when you trust yourself. Do not let the fear of disappointing others hold you back. The strongest people are those who make decisions and own them. When you respect your own choices, the world will follow suit. Stand tall in who you are, and others will recognize your strength. The people you surround yourself with shape your energy and mindset. If you allow those who drain you to stay in your life, they will continue to take from you without giving anything in return. It's essential to choose relationships that uplift and support you. When you set boundaries, you will notice who respects them and who resents them. The ones who push back against your limits were likely benefiting from your lack of them. Real connections are built on mutual respect and understanding. If someone only values you when you are convenient for them, they are not truly for you. You deserve relationships that add to your life, not ones that deplete you. Pay attention to who celebrates you when you grow. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to be better. When you elevate your standards, you attract those who meet them. Choose wisely who you allow into your space. You are not responsible for how others react to your choices. Too often, people carry guilt when they prioritize their own needs. But you cannot live your life trying to manage other people's emotions. Everyone is responsible for their own feelings. If someone gets upset because you set a boundary, that is their issue to work through, not yours. Your happiness should never be sacrificed to keep others comfortable. Learning to detach from people's reactions frees you from unnecessary stress. You cannot control how others interpret your decisions, but you can control how much power you give them. The more you stand firm in your choices, the more confident you become. You do not need to justify protecting your well-being. Those who respect you will understand. Emotional responsibility is a two-way street. Prioritize your peace and let others handle their own emotions. Many people feel obligated to say yes because they fear disappointing others, but every unnecessary commitment takes away time from what truly matters. The moment you start putting your priorities first, you step into your power. There is no shame in choosing yourself over endless obligations. You cannot build your dreams if you are constantly fulfilling everyone else's. Every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you say yes to your personal growth. True success comes from focusing your energy where it truly belongs. Those who respect you will appreciate your clarity in setting limits. It is not selfish to decline things that drain you. The more you practice saying no, the more freedom you will feel. Life is too short to be spent on things that do not align with your purpose. Prioritize wisely and then success will follow. Self-respect is the foundation of every great achievement. If you do not respect yourself, neither will the world. People treat you according to the standards you set for yourself. When you allow mistreatment, You send a message that it is acceptable. The way you carry yourself determines how others perceive you. A person who values themselves will never tolerate disrespect. Your presence should demand respect without you having to ask for it. Self-respect is built through the daily choices you make. The more you honor your worth, the more others will as well. Do not allow anyone to diminish your value. You set the tone for how people treat you. Those who do not respect you do not deserve access to your life. Your self-worth is non-negotiable. The moment you believe in your own value, the world will respond accordingly. Seeking constant approval is a losing battle. The need to be liked by everyone often leads to compromising who you truly are. When you live for the validation of others, you lose sight of your own desires. True confidence comes from within, not from external praise. The reality is, no matter what you do, not everyone will agree with you. That is perfectly fine. The most successful people in the world are not concerned with pleasing everyone. Instead, they focus on their vision and attract those who align with it. When you stop seeking approval, you gain freedom. Your worth does not depend on how many people agree with your choices. Stand firm in who you are, and the right people will find you. The world respects those who remain true to themselves. Approval fades, but self-assurance lasts a lifetime.